Governor Samuel Otom of Benue State has urged the federal government to declare Miyetti Allah Cattle Hore, Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, MAGBAN, and Fulani Nationality Movement, FUNAM, as terrorist organizations. So there's a group called FUNAM as a terrorist organization, which there was a time when the governor said he was being attacked, that they would have killed him. And it's like a lot of people didn't know much about them because most people are familiar with a Magban and this a Kaute Hore. But it was when, like me as a person, it was when the governor cried out that he was, some people were against him, were, after his life and all of that, which he said he ran, and some people were making fun of that. This particular Funam came out and took responsibility that they were the one after him. And some people were telling us that it could be that the governor was making it up. Oh, we have never heard about such a group before, Funam. We have never heard about them. But those people came out and said, yes, they are. And I heard some people, especially even from the southern part of the country, some people talk nonsense. They talk rubbish. It's so annoying. They were like, oh, maybe there's some people who are faceless. They are not you don't have a group like that. And these people came out and said, yes, they are responsible. Do you know that this whole thing was swept under the carpet? Not it is today. And that is just my own area of concentration with what this man is saying. Well, Sahara reporters had reported last week that a federal high court sitting in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, outlawed the activities of groups linked to banditry and declared their activities as acts of terrorism. The court had asked President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration to publish the proscription order in the official gazette and 2 national dailies. Speaking on Friday in Makurdi, Otom said the bandits being mentioned were mostly from Miyetti Allah Cattle Hore, Magban and Funam, and so they should be designated as terrorist groups as well. He said, I want to commend the federal government for being bold to designate bandits as terrorists, but I call on the government also to include Miyetti Allah Cattle Hore, Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association, Magban, and Fulani Nationality Movement, FUNAM, in the category of terrorists because those bandits are their members. Otom urged the people of the state to support security agencies with useful intelligence in the fight against criminality and other forms of insecurity, pointing out that security is everyone's business. So guys, when you hear this kind of a thing, I'm just even trying to digress. I'm taking this to heart, and I'm talking passionately because I would like, most of the time I ask myself, it could have been me. All those people who have lost their lives, all those people who have been raped, all those people who have been molested, all those people who cannot even go to their farms, it could have been me. We are not better than them. It is just time and chance that is just making the difference. That is where they have found themselves. It could have been anybody. It could have even been Buhari himself. It could have been even his wife. It could have been his children in that locality. So we have a lot of people who have read, we have a lot of people who have put in hard work, and things are not working where they found themselves in the position where they are today, and they are now being looked as lower, less privileged people. It could have been anybody. There was an incident that happened in Lagos, part of Lagos, Ikorodu there. A woman was on her own, and I don't know what happened, whether she was on her own selling her own thing. Some people are quarreling and what have you. Before you know, whether stray bullet went to meet her, she didn't have business with those people. She was just on her own. It happened, I think, sometime this week. It could have been anybody. The matter or the reason why that happened, when the policeman was arguing with some other people, didn't even concern her in the first place. What was her offense? Because she was just on her own, didn't know what was going on somewhere. Stray bullets came to meet her there. And that is the same thing. People who are always thinking that, oh, those farmers, maybe now they offend God pass. Now they not do go school. Now they not do this. Now they not that. People are not they are not sensitive to the plight of the people, what people are going through. It could have been anybody, all those senators that put themselves, who are sleeping in the lower chamber and the upper chamber of the Senate there. It could have been them or their wives or their whatever. All of them. Some of them are even getting the dose of all those nonsense. And do you know that Miyetti Allah always come out? I always remember one captain, Blade, retired. He said He said this Fulani, the Mietiala, that the problem that is not even theirs, they own the problem. They will tell you that the Fulani Esme are their people. And don't forget, you know that Gumi now has said he's not going to be negotiating for the bandits now. And who are the bandits? Are they not the Fulanis? Fulani Esme. He said he's not going to, he has washed off his hand because they have been named tagged the terrorists. But as soon as he dropped that position that he gave to himself, the Northern Elders Forum took over. They say they want clarity. Clarity. What it concern you? People they commit offense. They say nah, they be Fulani and they are not no, they are not happy. They want a clarification because to them they are designating all the Fulanis as terrorists according to what they are saying. You can imagine. That is to tell you that, and from time immemorial, this Miyetti Allah have said they are their members because they always fight for them. I could remember what happened, whether in Benue State, they came out and said, oh, when there was a reprisal, they took responsibility. They said they were the one that did this. Did anybody arrest them? See, today as we speak, have you ever heard that a policeman arrest any Fulani S-men? The only people they always arrest, those who are disguising as Fulani S-men, those are the people that they always do not, just to prove a point. Just to prove a point. Yes, they are members. They are their members. That is it. They are their members. You can imagine somebody say go and settle backlogs of unpaid salary. That is not what they are talking about. The what is it called? The labor union should take care of that. Hmm. Well, this comment from Autumn will make Buhari travel tomorrow for medical check. Wakadamos president of the zoo. So you mean Buhari should declare himself a Fulani and family terrorist? I trust you, sir. This is the only governor that can look through the eyes of Buhari and tell him the truth. Unlike Ayade, who is hiding under bed, who is telling us cock and bull stories. Someone says Autumn again. Is it not true? Did he lie? Is he lying? Autumn again. Buhari needs to plead with this guy. Oh. Someone say go and pay pensioners. They are dying. The same you that claim your people are drunkards just because you are not coming back as governor anymore. Well, does it change any directives by declaration of Miyetti Allah as a terrorist group? No, it doesn't change anything. Yes, they are dying because your terrorist brothers, both in Asurok, in the bushes and in uniforms, are killing them. That is it. Fulani bandits and kidnappers, they have come again. Oh, they have come again. This is Nigeria for you. Anything goes, anything happens. So, guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.